Hey beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about what makes you unforgettable. So, let's see, my dear. Let's see what messages we can get for you, what you need to know. Now, as always, I have 3 pals you can choose from. This is pal 1, and the color theme is green. This is pal 2, and the color theme is red. And this is pal 3 with blue. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what makes you unforgettable, my dear. What do you need to know? Now, as always, I already meditated for you guys, and I would like to start straight away. I want to say though that the energies during the meditation were already coming through like very, very much. So we have a lot of intensity for you guys. Let's see. All right, so as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies and hear for you guys, although we definitely got some energies coming through already. But let's see for my dear pile 1, what makes you unforgettable? The first thing I'm hearing is that, okay, my dear, you are a very likable person. That's the first thing I'm getting. I feel like it's very easy for people to want to get to know you. It's kind of like people are, I'm hearing people are intrigued by you. What is this about? Let's see. Okay, what I'm seeing is that you're definitely someone who people feel drawn towards. And once again, this likable energy is coming through for sure. It's kind of like, I'm hearing it is so easy to like you. You are someone who makes it very easy to connect with, in the sense that, you know, sometimes you meet someone and there's just something about their energy which you kind of feel like you want to get away from, or maybe you want to reject. With you guys, it's the complete opposite. There is something about you that that makes people want to be in your space or connect with you. Perhaps it's something about you being very warm and very kind that makes it very easy to connect with you, or once again to like you, because you are someone who's coming through with a very beautiful energy to, I'm hearing energy exchange. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely. You know, every interaction we have with other people, whether we're aware of it or not, is an energy exchange. And you could be the kind of person who, when people interact with you, you give them energy. They feel like recharged, or they genuinely enjoy themselves. And this is definitely something that makes you unforgettable, because Even if a stranger meets you for the very first time, and let's just say you guys have a conversation with them, when they go away, they will remember you. That's something I'm getting. Maybe it's also very unlike them. So let's just say someone is having a conversation with you for the very first time, and actually they are maybe a little bit closed off and not very that open. Because of your beautiful energy, you actually bring out the complete opposite in them. You actually make them open up, perhaps in a way that they not really do that often. Maybe someone who doesn't trust easily or normally doesn't really say too much, but your energy is very inviting in that sense. And maybe you yourself has, yeah, maybe you have experienced that at times people tend to trust you very easily, or maybe even certain people who you know are a little bit closed off, or they're not gonna just spend time with like with everyone. Maybe you saw that, oh, okay, when it comes to me, they actually were pretty open or very eager to connect. So that's very interesting. It is because of your energy, my dear. And because people tend to, I would say, act out of character to some extent around you, this is definitely also something that makes you very unforgettable. Coming back to this example of a person who's maybe normally not that open, but you bring this out of them, you make it easy for them to actually connect and trust, they're not going to forget this. They will definitely keep you as someone who, I'm hearing, gives off positive energy. Your energy is definitely one to trust. This is something I'm getting so strongly. You know, normally people, in order for them to trust someone, right, they maybe first want to get to know the other person, you know, have a little bit of experience with them, maybe even see what their reputation is, what may be known about them, right? So there could be certain, I would say, signs that they look for before they trust or before they choose to trust someone. But what we should not forget is that even though we're living in a physical reality, everything is energy. And sometimes energy introduces us before we do, or energy has such a big impact on our decision makings or how we perceive not only ourselves but also other people, our environment in general. And with you, your energy alone is enough to, I'm hearing hack other people, but not like in a not like in a negative way, but like, once again, to crack them open, the shell, you know, the wall. This is interesting. Maybe you're not even aware of this because maybe you've come around people who were so open to you and you don't even know that they're normally a little bit guarded. But they actually are. But you have experienced a different side to them, and this is maybe why you are not that aware of that. Interesting. Let's see. Can we get some more? I love your energy, Palwan. Your energy indeed is very special, very unique, in fact. Another thing I'm hearing, okay, yeah, is that you are an individual who, it is very easy, my dear Pile One, to create a strong bond with. So the open energy is one thing, okay, people feeling comfortable about you, excuse me, around you and all that, but being able to bond with other people very deeply, or I'm even hearing soul bond. So, wow. I don't know if you're aware of this, pal one, but I really feel like in this lifetime, you guys may actually meet a lot of different people that you are somehow spiritual connected to. And this can be a platonic soulmate. This can even be maybe a romantic counterpart. But I really feel like this is a part of your journey. This is something that before you came into this experience, you actually chose, your higher self chose. Kind of like a soul contract with other souls. Okay, this is so random right now, but this is something I'm getting here. And what I find very interesting is that, as I was saying, you're someone who's very easy not only to connect with, but to deeply connect with. It's just so easy. Okay, you are the kind of person who is a person's best friend. You are the kind of person who is a person's trustworthy loved one. You are for people someone who is genuinely so important in their life. You are not just a random friend, you're not just a random family member. When you create connections, they are deep, they are genuine, and they're definitely very significant and important for the other person. And let me tell you that people you connect with, they definitely take their connection very serious. You are not someone that people take lightly or mm, like not serious. You're definitely someone who people see your value. Your value is undeniable. And when I say value, I mean on so many different levels. But if we just look from a 1 second, I'm receiving a message. Yeah, I'm hearing you enrich people's lives. Just your presence. For example, if let's just say you go on a vacation for some time, your friend, okay, a certain family member that maybe you spend a lot of time with, a loved one, a partner, they will feel your energy even when you are not there. So, what do I mean by that? It's kind of like you are missed so, so much. When you are not in the presence of the people who you are, spending time with always and who are loved ones of yours, you are truly missed because, once again, your energy, your presence is so valuable that when you are not there, it is visible. It's kind of like there is a lack because your beautiful aura, your beautiful energy is, I'm hearing once again, it's so valuable. So, yeah, even if you are surrounded, my dear, by people who may normally not say it or maybe are not the most vocal, let me tell you that when you go maybe sometimes somewhere on your own, or maybe you take some time off for yourself, you're not in, the spaces of other people, they definitely look forward to seeing you again. This is something I'm getting. And you see, this is what makes you unforgettable. It's not something you do, something special you do that makes you that. It is just you being you. This is the best way to phrase it. It is just you being you that makes you so unforgettable. Your energy, a lot of people, my dear, a lot of people in your life definitely see you as someone who is so precious. because there are not many people like you. Or I'm getting this from their point of view. They have not experienced a lot of people like you. And even I just, feeling your energy and feeling this reading, I can say that you're truly someone who is so unique and so valuable. And once again, your presence alone is enough to make other people want to be in your space. Because sometimes certain things are very conditional, right? People think that they have to do certain things or behave in a certain way, or you know keep up something that makes other people be drawn towards them. But with you, it's really all about you being you. I hope this makes sense. I hope I can explain this the best way possible, but you don't have to change. You don't have to pretend being a certain way that you're not, to leave an impression or to impress other people, to be remembered. All you are is enough. And this is a very sweet message. It is very encouraging, I would say, to be your authentic self. And it's kind of like maybe your spirit guides are encouraging you even more. If there are certain things that you would like to step into, that you would like to experience, you would like to expand on more and more for yourself, for your own growth, for your dreams, this is definitely a yes. I'm hearing you deserve the best. And you absolutely do, my dear. My dear Palawan, this is all I have for you guys for today. If you would like, my dear, to claim this reading, then let's go with a green emoji. Drop a plant or a tree emoji, something with, I would say, leaves in the comment section below if you would like to claim this reading. As always, my dear, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your wonderful energy. And as always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my dear. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what makes you unforgettable. Now, as always, my dear, before any candle wax readings, I already meditated for you guys, and I would like to start straight away. So let me light up your candle. For my beautiful pal 2, what makes you unforgettable? As always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. For my dear pal 2, what makes you unforgettable? Okay, that's interesting. The first thing, my dear, I saw tears. And when I saw tears, I heard wiping tears away. Now, what does that mean, you may ask? What I'm seeing for you guys is that one thing that makes you so unforgettable is your nurturing spirit. It's how soothing and healing you are to other people. And I feel like there is a lot to this. First of all, I feel like, my dear pal, too, that you're someone who has other people's backs. I mean, of course, the people who you care about. You are someone who, if someone you love goes through a difficult time, you are a great support system. And, coming back to the tears and wiping it away, you're literally the kind of person who encourages other people who maybe are going through a tough time. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing something for them, like, you know, you are doing some kind of action that makes them feel better. You're um, like, you don't have to do something. Your presence alone, your energy alone is enough. Your insight, your encouraging words, it's kind of like you know what to say, you know how to treat other people who maybe are going through tough time or maybe feel a little bit discouraged. And once again, it's not necessarily what you do, but it's just how you respond. Because sometimes when someone is going through some tough time, another person may do certain things to encourage them, maybe even buy them something or entertain them, whatever it may be. And hey, maybe for some of you guys, you like to do this as well, but this is more so about just the nurturing energy that you have. And I also would like to talk about the fact that a lot of you guys, my dear, are natural healers. This is something that I am getting so strongly about you. It is actually a spiritual gift that you have. You are a natural healer, and this is something that definitely makes you unforgettable. Now, you don't have to work in some kind of field that has anything to do with healing. Absolutely not. For some of you guys, maybe you do, but this is not what this is about. This is about your presence that brings healing, that brings support, that brings nurture, and even hope. And this is worth the world. This is worth so, so much, especially people who maybe have lost their hope or people who don't feel energized enough or positive about, the future. You are the light. For a lot of people, you are the light in their life, or when they get to know you, you bring a light into their life. And this is something I'm hearing priceless. It is also something that you cannot fake. You can fake a smile, you can fake certain actions to appear a certain way, but one thing you can definitely not fake is energy, and your energy speaks loud and clear. For some of you guys, maybe you were drawn to Pal 1 as well. If this is the case, then feel free to watch it. If not, then as always, just stick with this one here. Another thing that I'm getting here regarding what makes you unforgettable is your incredible determination. I would like to share with you guys one thing that is really coming through when it comes to your energy. It is how driven you are. And I want to tell you guys that PAL 2, you can truly achieve the things that are on your mind. You have the potential. You can go all the way. Of course, at the end of the day, it depends on you and whether, you want to do it or not, because you have free will. And, whether you want to go for it all the way or not. But if you choose, you guys are definitely the kind of people who can succeed. Yeah, I'm hearing can succeed big in life. Wow. And this is something, by the way, people see. People see your potential. They see how how empowering you are, and that the dreams you talk about, the goals you talk about, they're not that far away. Even if they are a little bit dreamy, if even if they are far away from you as we speak right now, even if it's a long journey, it is still in your grasp, I'm hearing. You can still get it. I don't know whether people tell you that, you know. For example, if you speak your mind, if you talk about an idea, a goal for you, for yourself, when it comes to what kind of lifestyle you want, when it comes to what career you want, you know, like how you want to take it to the next level. If you ever find yourself talking about this to other people, I'm not seeing whether the people are going to be encouraging or whether they are normally encouraging to you or whether they try to discourage you. But regardless of which one resonates with you, whether they say something or not, let me tell you, they think, okay? They think and they see that in you. So the next time you share an idea that you have in your mind with a person, I very strongly feel like they absolutely believe that you can do it, no matter whether they will be encouraging or not, because sometimes, unfortunately, people may see our potential and they see that we can definitely go the way we are trying to achieve the things we're trying to, but maybe they see the complete opposite. Excuse me, maybe they say, not see, maybe they say the complete opposite. Even though a person may see in you someone who's going to become successful in the future, maybe they're going to talk you out of it. Maybe they're going to try to take your hope away, because unfortunately not everyone may want the best for us, or our greatness may sometimes bring out insecurities in other people, trigger other people, which this has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with those people who are struggling with something. It's kind of like your light brings out their darkness. And unfortunately, in these kind of situations, they may try to project something on you, they may try to project this darkness on you, take your light away as well. And it is very important to be mindful of that. For some of you guys, if you have a lot on your mind, if you are very driven, maybe don't share everything with anyone, okay? Because sometimes people's words can definitely influence us and the way we perceive ourselves and the way we believe in ourselves, even subconsciously. And you don't want to feed yourself subconsciously things that can be avoided by maybe talking to the wrong people that may not have the best intentions towards you. So, yeah, one thing that makes you definitely very unforgettable is the fact that you are a powerhouse, and yes, you are someone, my dear pal, too, that can absolutely achieve the things that you are in mind, and people can see it. People believe in it. Once again, whether they say it or not is a different thing, but they recognize the potential. And how could they not? Because you are truly full of ideas, full of creative energy. Wow, Paltu, I want to discourage, no, not discourage you, encourage you. Oh my goodness. No, 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 not discouraging. I want to encourage you regarding this energy, because it is one thing maybe to hear about all this, but for me, I am feeling it firsthand, and your energy is truly so mesmerizing that I want to emphasize this even more. Yeah, this is definitely very unforgettable. That's something I can definitely say. Your energy itself, you guys, okay? Like me just reading for you guys, doing a candle wax reading, the energy that is coming through in itself is already unforgettable. Very interesting. I know this is a very random message, but for some of you guys, you may have a spirit animal, which is a big part of your life, guiding you. I'm not seeing any particular animal coming through, although it could have feathers, it could be a bird, but it doesn't have to. It could have darker colors, gray, blackish, but oh no, it doesn't have to. But definitely a spirit animal is coming through. And when it comes to the energy of that spirit animal, the first word that came into my mind was fierce. And this fierce energy can also be found within you, by the way. This spirit animal may actually guide you more than you think, is another message I'm receiving here. My dear pal 2, you are on a great journey in your life right now. And it is very important for you to stay focused on your vision. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Whatever you have put into your mind, whatever you have planned for yourself, maybe you have on your vision board, maybe the goals you have set in your planner, you are someone who can achieve them. And I'm not just saying it like that just because, I mean it. The energies in here are so straightforward, and it's kind of like they're showing me how great you are, and it is definitely absolutely no surprise to me that you are someone who's perceived as very unforgettable by other people, because how could she not with with a spirit like that? And don't get discouraged, if you right now are in the beginning of your journey and maybe you're looking at the goal, like the end goal, and it's perhaps a little bit far away. Don't get discouraged, because everyone maybe that you're looking up to, whether it's a person in your life or maybe a public person who has achieved something that you're very mesmerized by, impressed by, well, guess what? They also started somewhere. Every teacher once also was a student. Everyone who has achieved something, maybe you are, you know, looking for, or you are very intrigued by, those people have also started once where you are at zero. And for some of you guys, maybe you are already on the path, you are not just beginning, but wherever you are and you feel like you are a little bit far away from whatever it is that you are trying to achieve for yourself, you are on the right path. And once again, everyone has started somewhere. Wow, 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 Pal 2. I know I haven't recorded Pal 3 yet, but this has to be my favorite Pal, because your energy is very intriguing, my dear. You are someone who's very intriguing, and honestly, the world is your stage. Go for it. You have a lot of potential to share, definitely, which makes you definitely very unforgettable, my dear. And I even feel like for some of you guys, recognition is written in your story, just so you know. My dear, if you would like to claim this reading, then let's go with animal emoji. Okay, choose whatever animal you want. And yeah, if you would like to claim this reading, drop it in the comment section below. My dear, as always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal too. Take care, my dear. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what makes you unforgettable. What do you need to know, my dear? Now, as always, I already meditated for you guys, my dear, and I would like to start straight away. So let me get you your candle. All right, all right. So, for my beautiful pal 3, as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment. Oh my goodness, look at this flame. It's pretty big. Please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. Let's see for my beautiful pal 3, what makes you unforgettable? What do you need to know? Okay, the first message I'm receiving here, my dear, is very interesting. Now, I'm getting that you're someone who has a lot of admirers. You're someone who I'm literally hearing a lot of people want. You are very desirable. And okay, wow. We're going from like 0 to 100 very quickly. Can we a little bit, can we calm down a little bit? Let me see. What is this about? Okay. Pal 3, let me tell you, when it comes to how others perceive you or how other people feel towards you, you're definitely someone who makes other people, I would say, feel very passionate, you know? You are someone who definitely is very, very attractive and people feel very drawn towards you. Also, like physically speaking, okay, the passion is undeniable here. I really feel like you have a lot of people interested in you, wanting to be with you, and I'm even hearing secret admirers. So, yeah, that's very interesting. I see energies around you, but maybe they haven't come forward yet in a very straightforward way. Maybe they're holding back a little bit. But regardless whether you have people interested in you who are pretty straightforward or not, one thing I can say is you are definitely someone who is perceived as very physically attractive by a lot of people, and I literally get some physical traits coming through, which is so interesting because this energy is very, very different from Pal 1 and 2. Pal 1 and 2 actually did not get anything physical coming through for them. And with you guys, we are literally starting off with that. So that's very, yeah, very interesting. So, what physical traits or, what is being emphasized here for you guys? First, I have to start with your eyes that are pretty, yeah, important in this energy. I feel like for you, my dear pal 3, a lot of people get mesmerized by your eyes. Your eyes are definitely one of the beautiful, yeah, traits that you have. And but I'm seeing even more. It's about your face. You have a very beautiful, very gorgeous, very pretty face, very handsome. Take it how it resonates. But what I'm seeing here is that I'm hearing very attractive traits, whatever this is supposed to mean. Of course, this depends on where you are from because the beauty standard, changes from location to location. But you're someone who is, I would say, globally perceived, or like a lot of people from different parts of the world see your beauty. And once again, your eyes are definitely emphasized in here. Wow, you're very desirable, pal. 3, let me tell you that, okay? And your physical beauty is definitely a part of what makes you unforgettable. Your beauty is something that people maybe haven't even seen like that before. Your features could be very unique, or there could be something about you that really stands out. I'm also getting hair coming through, by the way, and hands. Something about someone's hands. Maybe they're very soft, or someone takes good care of their hands. I'm even getting nails and stuff like that. I'm seeing a beautiful blush on the cheeks and even a little bit on the nose. Wow. Yeah, your physical beauty, my dear. I'm hearing it's timeless. And maybe this is why I was drawn to talk about this international energy that a lot of people from all around the world find you very attractive. It's because you have certain things about you which are very timeless. And I'm also hearing elegant, by the way, just so you guys know. Wow, Pal 3. We're starting off pretty strong, that's for sure. There's definitely something different about you. Maybe you are different from the place you are living in, okay? Maybe you have certain features which are a little bit different from the majority of people, or maybe it's not so much about the country, but more so about just the way you are. You could be someone who stands out in a lot of different ways, and people notice that about you. You're not someone who goes just with the mainstream, you really allow yourself to be an individual and to express yourself the way you feel like is right for you. Whether it's through your actions, through your clothes, through what you put on, your makeup, your hair, maybe it's something to do with aesthetic, but if it's not that, it could be just your spirit in general. Your spirit stands out, my dear. I would like to talk about the fact that you guys are like your spiritual energy is coming through very strongly, so maybe this is what makes you unforgettable as well. People feel like you are someone who stands out because, one second. Yeah, your spiritual high vibrational magical side is perceived by other people. For some of you guys, maybe you even grew up in an environment in which you sometimes felt like you didn't belong, or you felt like there's something out there which is calling you, something out there in the world that you want to experience. I'm literally, by the way, you guys, I'm seeing the High Priestess. So maybe the High Priestess has some kind of significance to someone. And there's one thing that I would like to emphasize here as well, a message that actually came out in the meditation already, which was quite a strong message. With you guys, we're getting a lot coming through, all right? And what I got coming through in the meditation already, and it is just being emphasized here more and more. As you guys may know, sometimes I feel like starting with the candle wax reading first to see where or how the messages from the meditation, connect with the candle wax. And what I'm getting very clearly for you guys is that you're someone that a lot of people fall in love with very fast and very easy. I see love at first sight. I see that people are in awe with you. And it's kind of like, um, one second. Yeah, in fact, this is very interesting. Of course, it depends on your romantic like status. For some of you guys, maybe you are in a relationship. For others, maybe you are single. But for someone watching, I'm actually getting at least, okay, at least one love interest coming through in your life. This is very interesting. But coming back to the message with the love and falling in love with you, I even see that there have been people in your life or people connecting with you who maybe are a little bit reserved or a little bit closed off. And they fell in love with you. And it is something that I'm hearing not how I usually are. So maybe those people, they normally don't fall in love or they don't believe in love at first sight at all. And it is just something, it's like a new experience that you have brought into their life. And, you know, one thing I want to say here about you, my dear pal 3, is that it is very easy for you to put the walls down of people who may actually be very protective of themselves or maybe a little bit reserved. And this could be something that you even do unconsciously, For others, maybe you do it consciously, but if you want, you can truly connect with people who are maybe a little bit, I'm hearing exclusive or very private, because it takes certain types of people who to I'm hearing to break their shield. Okay, this is interesting. I believe I got this message for pal 1 as well. If you felt drawn towards pal 1 as well, then feel free to watch it. If not, my dear, as always, just stick with this one. But you are someone who can have a lot of power, a lot of influence on other people. This is something I'm seeing. Yeah, you can influence other people, whether it's online or offline. But this is something I'm getting. This is how strong your energy is, how impactful it is when it comes to other people. And definitely, I see once again, you are almost like in the center, and a lot of people are drawn towards you, are drawn towards connecting with you. And speaking of that, another thing I would like to say, my dear, is that one thing that makes you unforgettable as well is the fact that with you, people can have a lot of fun. Now, simple as that. You're someone who, when people are spending time with you, you make everything so much better. You make it more fun. Like, for example, if you are out with your friends, or if you're spending time with a loved one, you genuinely make this time so much more enjoyable. For some of you guys, maybe you're funny. For others of you, maybe you just You know how to lighten things up, you know how to make everyone feel comfortable. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so many messages. One second, you guys. You're not seeing me, but I'm literally like holding my head right now because I need to focus. Like, I'm getting a lot of things coming through. You're also, wow, this is a very strong energy, my dear, very important message. Another thing I would like to say regarding the question, what makes you unforgettable, is you're very intelligent, you're a very smart person, you're someone, you have a sharp mind and you have a very clever mind. And maybe sometimes you hold a little bit back, but when someone gets a glimpse of your incredible thoughts, your incredible mind, I'm hearing it's so impressive. For some of you guys, okay, this is interesting. I'm hearing maybe you don't, okay, this is very rude. I don't know why I'm hearing maybe you don't look like someone who may have so much to share. Oh my goodness, this is so rude. Okay, you know what I'm getting? Sometimes when people look a certain way, when they look, for example, very attractive, people may reduce them only to the physical. People may not be that, unfortunately, maybe interested in what the other person has to offer intellectually, or, what maybe is going on in their mind. Maybe people don't think that they can get a lot of mental stimulation. Like, this is so, so rude. But I'm just the messenger here, you guys. I'm just delivering the messages here. And it's something I'm receiving. So maybe sometimes people have underestimate your cleverness a little bit. They thought, wow, what a pretty face. Wow, what an attractive person. And this was at the beginning everything that they thought makes you unforgettable. But when they truly connected with you, when they got to know you and got to know I'm hearing your incredible mind, I'm hearing it was one of the most stimulating when it comes to the mind level experiences. You're someone who yeah, I'm hearing holds incredible conversations. You impress people not only by the things you know and you're knowledgeable about, but also the way you deliver stuff. And I'm very happy to see that a lot of people have regretted the way they've perceived you at first, as they should, because it is very rude, honestly. It's kind of like judging a book by its cover, but once you open it, you actually see so much more to explore. So I'm wondering, Pal 3, whether this is something you're aware of, or whether even people have reached out to you and just bluntly told you that, I want to be honest, in the beginning, I was like, I had this extreme attraction towards you, but it is just mind blowing, literally, how much your mind has to offer. Like, how much, like, for example, some people could have started off being extremely physical attracted to you, but as time went on, they were even more mental attracted towards you than physical, because your mental incredible potential just dominates so much. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Pal 3. I'm honestly, I'm in awe with you guys. Yeah, no wonder. You are truly someone unforgettable, and you're someone full of surprises. And these surprises also make you more unforgettable, maybe some people think a certain way of you at first, but then you surprise them, and it leaves them literally so mesmerized and intrigued by you. And by the way, I forgot saying one thing that I actually got coming through in the beginning of the reading, and it was that you have a very natural born mysterious energy to you. It is perhaps not something you do which makes you appear mysterious, but more so about just who you are, your energy. I just want you guys to know that, okay? And this mysterious energy that you carry is also something which makes you very intriguing and very unforgettable. Oh my goodness, pal 3. This is this reading this reading is just, it's very interesting to me, for sure. My dear pal 3, if you would like to claim this reading, then let's go with a blue emoji, whatever you want. For example, a blue heart, my dear. If you would like to claim this reading, then drop a blue emoji, could be a blueberry or blue heart, whatever it may be, in the comment section below. As always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, take care, my dear.